Hello fellow stackers, 365 here, welcome back to my channel. So today is a very exciting day. Now I've just filmed this unboxing, and the reason I'm not showing you the first part of the unboxing is there's so many address details on this package. So all you're going to end up seeing is just a blurred package, and you're going to hear me just wrestling to get into it. So I'm not going to upload the first part of the video, but I am going to upload the final part of this video, and that is me actually having a look at this bar in hand for the first time. Now, for those of you that watched my whole eBay saga, the mini series I did documenting the scam that happened to me on eBay, this was the bar that I was trying to buy. Now, that bar never actually turned up, but I actually went out and brought the same bar from a different seller. I actually purchased this bar during the whole thing that was going on because I really wanted this bar in my collection. This will be, I believe this is my 7th vintage 10-ounce silver bar, and this is the final bar that I wanted to complete my vintage silver bar collection. So I really wanted to get it, and I didn't want to let everything that happened with my eBay situation take away the excitement that I had to pick up this bar. So I actually went and purchased another bar. So until I got refunded, I was actually out of pocket twice on the same bar. That's how much I really wanted to get this bar in my collection. So let's get straight into the video and let's show you the bar that I've been trying to get for some time now. Wow. Now this is actually slightly better condition than the one that I actually picked up before. So it's happened for a good reason. It's actually also in its original mint packaging as well, this one. You can see it's quite tarnished, and that is because it is a very old vintage bar. It is a Royal Canadian Mint bar, serialized. I believe there is only around about 2,000 of these available on the market. I might have got that wrong. I'll have to double check that figure. I might be confusing it with one of my other vintage bars. So do let me know in the comment section if I've got that figure wrong, and if I have, let me know how many of these are still knocking around in circulation. But what a truly stunning silver bar. Now this is actually in its original mint packaging. The original mint packaging isn't really doing it any use. It's all peeling off. So I'm kind of in two minds whether I just rip all this off. But at the same time, it's very rare to see these bars in their original mint packaging. Because they're very old and collectible, you don't really see them like this, but I think I'm just going to rip it off. It might be a bad move. I might be losing some premium in the future doing that, but I plan to hold this bar forever. I'm not looking to sell this bar. This is, like I said, I think it's my 7th vintage silver bar now. My 10-ounce vintage collection is complete as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, absolutely stunning piece of silver. And let's do it. Let's celebrate in style. Let's actually take off the original mint packaging from this bar. Look at that. It's not really doing much. Yes, I might be losing a bit of a premium, but there we go. We can now see the bar. Look where that packaging was sitting. It's almost made an indentation, not an indentation, a mark showing you where it was curled over there, which is really interesting. It almost looks like it's still got a layer of packaging on there, just from how over the years it's been sitting on the bar. So that gives it some added character. Really nice thickness. Like I said, it's a 10-ounce piece. So it's a nice thickness, just an absolutely stunning piece. I believe it was Silverstruck's channel when I first saw this bar. Quite a few years ago now. And ever since I first saw it, I knew that one day I was going to pick it up and add it to my collection. Absolutely stunning. These sort of bars aren't for everyone. They contain a premium. They're not your typical shiny silver that everyone likes. but I just love the history that comes with them. I love all this tarnish and gives it a real vintage feel. Absolutely stunning piece. So finally got the bar that I've been after. Let me know in the comment section, does this sort of thing appeal to you? Is this something that you can really appreciate? Or do you prefer the more modern bullion, the bullion that's shinier, not something that's been tarnished? Or yeah, let me know your thoughts. I think personally it's amazing, tells a story, it's a limited mintage. Absolutely incredible. And I bet there's some people watching today's video that haven't even seen this bar before. You don't see many of them around. Truly stunning. I love the fact that it's got such a reflective finish. If I was to put this into a silver dip, this would actually clean up so well. But there's no way I'll be doing that. I love it how it looks. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. Silverstruck, I'm going to tag you in today's video. So anyone that is not subbed to Silverstruck's channel, I do highly recommend you check him out. He has an incredible collection of vintage silver. And I know that if he watches this video, he will definitely be able to appreciate this piece, and he'll definitely be able to tell us a mintage figure in the comments section. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. I'm going to play around with this a little bit more off camera and appreciate it a little bit more. Truly stunning piece of silver in my opinion. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. Thanks for following my journey along. Thanks for liking, subscribing and sharing. I really, really appreciate it. And I hope you have a very nice day.